You know, I'm here walking on the 800-year-old Tokaido Road, and I just remembered a Dojo Pop story. You know, it's probably 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago. But I always wanted to travel with my sensei, my Aikido Sensei, Haruo Matsuoka Sensei. And all these guys, like, they'd go to Europe and they'd like be his deshi and take ukemi, and I was always jealous because like I could never go. And then one year he was like going to Italy. I was like, you know, I'm gonna fucking do it. And you know, I just committed that I was gonna do it. And you know, it was a tough year, and I had to sell my car. I had to sell my Land Rover to go on the trip, and I did it too. And I got a terrible price because the dealer, I took it to a dealer I knew. I thought he was my bro, and he killed me on it, but I had no choice. I had to like fly in like 3 days, and I promised myself I was gonna go. So I get over there, and this Italian guy, I'm not gonna say who he is, he like picks me up at the train station, and he's supposed to take me to the dojo, but he like kidnaps me, takes me to his house. And you know, at that point I was like living in LA, and you know, so I could practice with Matsuoka Sensei. It was the most important thing to me. And he's like, you know, gosh, I really wish, like, how do you do it? Like, how can you do it? I can't do it. And I was like, dude, I just sold my car. Okay, that's what it takes. You gotta sell your car. Okay, you gotta go all in. Not to mention what it took for me to live in LA. So, anyway, just it's, people do not understand what it takes. And if it means something to you and it's in your heart, you got to do it. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You got to go do it. So anyway, here I am in Tokyo. That's a Dojo Pop story. Okay, ciao for now. You know, I totally forgot about that story when I stole my car to go to Europe with Matsuoka Sensei. It wasn't just Italy, it was also Belgium. And then in Belgium, we're in this amazing dojo called the Sakura Dojo. It's like the most beautiful dojo I'd ever been to. And Matsuoka Sensei, he's teaching stuff to the class. And like, yeah, I've practiced with Matsuoka Sensei probably for 25 years at that point. And he says to the class, you know, by the way, this is secret. I don't teach this in LA. And I'm like, oh God, this is great. This is amazing. Good thing I came. And then he takes me aside and he says, Zari, so, you know, this trip, you coming here to practice with me here, it's probably the same as maybe 1,000 classes in Los Angeles. And I was like, wow, you know what? It's worth it. I'm glad I sold my Land Rover. Okay. Can I get an upgrade? Anyway, whatever you got to do what you got to do, do it. Just do it.